Friends, if you want to rotate your motor in forward direction with first selector switch and want to rotate in reverse direction with second selector switch with Yaskawa drive. So you can see first we on first selector switch, motor run in forward direction. Okay. If we stop this selector switch, then motor will stop in forward direction. You can see. Now if you want to rotate your motor in reverse direction with second selector switch, so second selector is on, motor run in reverse direction. You can see motor direction. Okay. If you stop this second selector switch, your motor will stop. Okay. So this connection for reverse and forward with selector switch. Now if you want to control your motor speed with potentiometer, now motor running in forward direction, you can see. Now we rotate potentiometer. So speed you can see in drive display. If we increase potentiometer, so frequency increase. If we decrease potentiometer, so speed will decrease. Okay. So speed control with potentiometer and forward and reverse direction with Yaskawa drive. This connection is known as two-wire mode. In this mode we learn all parameter set. So let's start video and first see Yaskawa drive control terminals, power terminals and keys function. We have total 8 keys. First key is for escape key. Okay, this key is escape key. By this escape key we can out from any of the parameter up and down key, by which increase and decrease parameter. As well as we have local and remote keys, by which we can select mode, local or remote, enter key for entering any of the parameter and reset key for resetting parameters. Okay. And if you want to run local and want to start your motor with key, so this is run key for local mode and this is the stop key for stopping in local mode. Okay. We have total 8 keys. This is power terminal of Yaskawa drive. You can see, and it is control terminals. Okay, first you can see we have power terminals. You can see R, Y and B. It is input terminal for 3-phase power supply and this is output terminal for motor. Okay, so this is power terminal and it is D plus and D minus for DC link. Okay, so it is power terminal and this is control terminal. We will learn all control terminal functions. So first we have total 7 digital inputs for S1 to S7. We have total 7 digital input. We can program this digital input for any of the function. We have total 7 digital input, as well as we have one HC terminal. So HC terminal is for plus 24 volt. Okay, input plus 24 volt. SC for input common for multifunction purpose. H1 for safe disable input. Okay, and also if you want to connect any emergency switch for stopping motor or drive, so you can connect between H1 and HC for emergency stopping of the drive. Okay, and RP for pulse frequency reference. P1 and P2 for photocoupler output 1 and 2, as well as A1 for analog input voltage reference type. So potentiometer output connect in this A1 terminal because it is voltage type. And also we have one A2 for analog input for voltage and current type. Okay, so in A2 we can connect also transducer output. So A2 for voltage and current type input, for analog input also V plus for 10 volt. Potentiometer need to connect to 10 volt, so V plus is for 10 volt. And also AC monitor common, or you can see 0 volt. Okay, and also AM, which is analog monitor. Also AC is monitor common for frequency showing. Okay, if you want to show frequency in other place, so you can connect from A1 and AC. Also control terminal for mode bus communication. So for mode bus communication we have R plus, R minus, S minus. This terminal for mode bus communication. And also we have one potential free relay MA, MB and MC. If you want to connect any indicator or any load which you want to start and stop with drive, so you can connect in potential free relay. Okay, now we are doing this connection in 2-wire mode. So for 2-wire mode, first learn connection. So we use, as we see, 2 selector switch. First selector switch for starting drive in forward direction and second selector switch for reverse direction. Okay, and also we learn potentiometer connection. In this potentiometer, first understand terminal of this potentiometer. So first you can see in this potentiometer, black wire for output plus 10 volt for red wire and blue wire for common. Okay, so for potentiometer connection, first for 10 volt in red wire we connect V plus for 10 volt potentiometer input. Okay, and also AC for 0 volt. Okay, which is a monitor common or 0 volt, and potentiometer output which we connect in A1 terminal, which is analog input voltage type. Okay, so potentiometer output connect in A1 terminal. Potentiometer connection is now done. Okay, now we are doing wiring in 2-wire mode. Okay, so for 2-wire mode we connect to selector switch. So first we connect input from AC terminal. Okay, so we connect one connector from AC terminal. Okay, AC terminal for input, common for multifunction. So we connect AC1 connector. Okay, this connector connect in selector switch for motor forward direction rotate, and selector switch output which we connect S1 terminal. S1 terminal is digital input. Okay, we will program this digital input for forward direction rotation. Also we connect, you can see, if we rotate first selector switch, motor run in forward direction. If we stop, then motor will stop. Now we connect from AC terminal. Okay, from AC terminal or selector switch input terminal. Okay, because AC terminal connect is this selector switch, so we connect one connector and connect this connector to second selector switch input terminal. Now output of this selector switch connect in S2 terminal. Okay, S2 terminal for digital input second. We will program this digital input for reverse direction. Okay, so S2 is second digital input. We will learn which parameter we need to set in this drive, but first we see how it works. We will learn all parameter setting for 2-wire mode. So first in working, if we rotate first selector switch, motor run in forward direction. You can see motor direction. Okay, now if you stop this first selector switch, motor will stop. Okay, now if you want to rotate your motor in reverse direction, so on second selector switch. Okay, now you can see motor direction is changed. Okay, now motor running in reverse direction. For stopping, need to stop this selector switch. Now motor stop in reverse direction. For potentiometer speed control, so first we start motor in forward direction. Okay, now you can see frequency on drive display. Now if you control potentiometer, then you can see if we increase potentiometer, frequency is increasing, you can see. Now if we decrease potentiometer, so speed will decrease. So speed control according to potentiometer. Okay, so this wiring is known as 2-wire mode in variable frequency drive. Now which parameter we need to enter in this drive? So for parameter setting, okay, for parameter setting need to press up key. Okay, first press up key, again up key, PRA for parameter, enter A101. So first we need to enter in A103 for pressing enter key. A100 is blinking, so increase A103. Okay, so A103 for 2-wire 3-wire mode. So need to set 2220 for 2-wire mode. Okay, now B101 for frequency reference selection, because we are controlling motor speed with potentiometer, so set 1. Okay, so set 1 for control with potentiometer. Now if you want to speed control with drive keypad, so set 0. Okay, now next parameter is B102. Now increasing B102 for run command selection. So because we start and stop our drive with selector switch or push button, so need to set 1 for externally control. Okay, if you want to start and stop your motor with push button locally, so need to set 0 for operator control. Okay, now also now need to program digital inputs AS1. So for AS1, H101 for AS1 terminal. Okay, so H101 need to set 40. Okay, we set 40 for AS1 terminal for forward direction. Okay, 40 for forward direction. Now H2 for AS2 terminal. For AS2 terminal we set 41 for reverse direction. Okay, so set 41 in AS2 terminal. So I hope you clear the concept Yaskawa drive 2-wire mode, wiring and parameter setting. If you like this video, please press like button. For today's enough. We'll meet in next video. Thanks for watching.